have normalized, like for real, we have normalized watching Trisha Paytas have mental breakdowns on her kitchen floor. To use Black culture when you want to and then turn your back on the Black women that don't benefit from their own culture is disgusting. I don't care about your age. I don't care about your influence. It's disgusting.
Fuck it, check me out. I hit your phone like, what's up when you try and get this sack?
I was like trying to adjust the lighting right now because I'm like, I look shiny, but like, it's not the lighting, I'm shiny. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so fun. Everyone in the world hates the whole new year, new me. You know, it's time for me to just really evolve in 2020 and like become a better person. Everybody hates that, but me. I'm like the one person that doesn't hate that. I think 100% when people are putting forth the effort to become better versions of themselves, they should be supported regardless of what time of the year it is. And if they choose to do it, you know, with the new energy that comes with the new year, good on you. Like, why is everybody so bitter about that? So yes, I am that girl. I'm the new year, new me girl. But more like New Year's same me, but like a better version of myself. So yeah, I want to talk about some people that we just need to leave behind in 2020. And I'm gonna give you exactly my reasons why. Y'all will agree with me with some people. Y'all will be ready to drag me with other people. So let's get into it because I'm ready to argue. The very first person I want to acknowledge and say that we need to leave in 2019. Danielle Bregoli, Miss Bad Baby. Now, can I be real with y'all? I pretty much had no problem with her outside of her saying the N-word. But it's almost like you gotta deal with that from every celebrity ever, you know? Every non-Black celebrity ever is like dead set on having a N-word scandal. So I can only be so mad at celebrities for that. You know, if that's the case, might as well pack it up and move out because every celebrity ever apparently wants to be a racist. Anywho, outside of her use of the N-word, which I don't think she does anymore. I didn't have a problem with her. But here's my problem with her. One, Shawty is disrespectful. Like for real. It used to just be like a meme almost, like a part of her brand. But like at the end of the day, the root of her fame is because she was disrespectful to her parents. Like it's just nuts to me how many ways there are to get famous nowadays. But I'm never gonna knock somebody's hustle. Like if you can take a bad situation or a situation that doesn't paint you in a you know, a good light and make a standing career out of it, I'm never going to badmouth somebody for that. Look at Kim Kardashian. Took a sex tape, now her whole family is millionaires. Kylie's a billionaire, you know? Also, I don't like when people only accredit her success to a sex tape because not only has Kim worked her butt off to be where she is, but they were already kind of like a high profile family because Mr. Robert Kardashian, the dad, not the brother, was on the O.J. Simpson trial. But like, that's not what this video is about, right? Let's get back to the point that I'm making. Danielle Bregoli is disrespectful. I'm not sure that somebody like her needs to be as famous as they are solely because of influence. People genuinely do not understand how deep influence can go. Like, I 100% believe, you know, you need to monitor what your kids are watching on the internet. It's not an influencer or a celebrity's job to babysit your child or be a role model for your child. I agree with that wholeheartedly. But at the same time, there's a level of maturity that you kind of have to step into when you are a big influencer like that and be like, okay, I have to be aware of my platform. I have to be aware of what I'm showing people that may look up to me for whatever reason. I have to be aware of what I'm showing people. She lacks that maturity and she lacks the guidance to help develop that maturity. And so she's just out here spreading a bad influence and being disrespectful to just about anyone that she can. Now, here is a deeper issue I have with her. I do not believe that Danielle Bregoli is racist. I do believe that she is ignorant. The two are not mutually exclusive. You can be ignorant without being racist, but you cannot be racist without being ignorant. And I don't think that homegirl is racist. I really don't. But that doesn't mean that you don't get to be held accountable because you're not a racist. You know what I mean? So let's talk about the box braids. Like, surprise, surprise. Y'all knew I was gonna go here. Okay. I don't find it cultural appropriation that she was wearing box braids. Let me tell you why. The basis of cultural appropriation is taking something from a culture and saying that it's your own, or profiting from it, right? Had Danielle been on, let's say, an album cover with box braids, there would have been a problem. You're using Black culture to profit. Say Danielle would have said that she created box braids, or box braids were like a white thing, or box braids didn't have culture, that would have been a problem, right? She didn't do either of those things. The girl just got box braids. Take the bias out of it. Can we accuse homie of cultural appropriation? No, not really. She didn't culturally appropriate anything, but she did do something wrong. Her response to the backlash, rather than, like, can we keep it a stack? I understand that this is a child, but like, I don't know, a part of me just feels like if she's gonna pop off the way that she does like an adult, that she can be handled like one to some extent. It is interesting to me what her response was. Rather than trying to go, hey, I'm a privileged white girl who doesn't know much about Black culture, but I have a culturally Black hairstyle in my head. Maybe I should be receptive to what people are saying to me. This is what I say when I say she lacks the maturity to really have as large as an influence as she does. Because had she been a little bit older, a little bit more, or no, I'm not gonna say older because age does not determine maturity. Say she's a little bit more mature, she would be maybe a little bit more receptive to what people are saying. And I understand almost a little bit her reaction, because it's like, I'm that way. If people are coming at me crazy, I'm gonna come at you 10 times harder. So I understand her response. To use Black culture when you want to and then turn your back on the Black women that don't benefit from their own culture is disgusting. I don't care about your age. I don't care about your influence. It's disgusting. So the way that she was able to attack Black women, even if it was in retaliation, I'm not saying she didn't have to defend herself, but the way that she is able to attack Black women and respond to Black women like that, when she has a culturally Black hairstyle in her head, and she's pretty much benefited, like, can we keep it a stack? She has benefited from being a caricature of the stereotypical Black woman. No, ma'am, absolutely not. We need to leave compulsively lying YouTubers and influencers right here in 2019. Please, I'm tired. I don't have the energy for it. Clock out of YouTube and go get a day job. Like, please, just stop lying. You would lie less if you just stopped being an influencer and worked a 9 to 5. Please, just leave YouTube if you have to lie. If you have to lie to be interesting, maybe don't be an influencer. That's what I don't understand. If you have to be consistently controversial, or if you have to consistently be in something, or consistently be lying or being sneaky to be an influencer, maybe it's not the job for you. You should have went to school. Go to college. Like, the reason that it frustrates me the way that it does is because, like, do y'all, like, think about your own personal life. Think about your own personal life. When somebody is mad at you, can't that be stressful? When you have turmoil going on within your family or your close friends or relatives or your job, your coworkers, isn't that stressful? Doesn't that chip away at your peace? When people are all in your business in your own personal life on such a small scale, isn't that stressful? Doesn't that chip away at your peace? So imagine what influencers are saying when they have to be constantly in drama, or constantly lying, or constantly a part of something to be relevant. This AdSense money is worth my sanity. It's worth my peace. It's worth my reputation. That's what influencers are saying. Time to name drop. I actually like Tana Mojo, and I get dragged for it pretty frequently. Pretty much every time I say it on my Instagram or on my YouTube, I have people questioning me like, what do you mean you like Tana Mojo? Like, okay, sorry, everybody has problematic faves. You do too, hypocrite. I actually like Tana Mojo. The one thing that I cannot get behind is the lying. She's calmed down with it a lot lately. It seems like lately trouble comes to her. Let me tell y'all why I respect Jeffree Star, okay? And I know, oh my God, Jeffree Star is a raging racist. We're not talking about that. The reason I respect Jeffree Star is because Jeffree Star is upfront with his BS. Jeffree Star it's so documented how he's always in some drama. He's always in a controversy. He's always in something. But guess what? You're going to hear about it from him. When the rumors start circulating, he's not going to do that whole, oh, I'm going to post a cryptic subtweet about it, or I'm just not going to talk about it because I don't owe the people that pay my bills answers. Jeffree's going to address it. Jeffree's going to say the people's names that he's talking about. Jeffree's going to say, I don't like Gerard from Too Faced. I don't like this person. I don't like Laura Lee. He's going to name drop. So say what you want about Jeffree Star, but he is one of the most transparent influencers because when something goes down, he understands that to some extent, he does owe people an explanation because the people that want to know are the people that click on his videos and give him that AdSense money, and the people that buy his eyeshadow palettes that have made him a billionaire. He understands that. There are people like I said, I'm a fan of Tana. I don't want this to seem like I'm dragging Tana, but like, just because somebody's a fave of yours doesn't mean you don't hold them accountable. I don't know what, that's some Twitter stan culture-ish right there. Like, if somebody's a fave of yours, you don't hold them accountable. Are y'all stupid? Anywho, that reminds me on the Boondocks, the episode where they were talking about R. Kelly. And Huey was like, if y'all like R. Kelly so much, get him some damn therapy. Like, hello. Anywho, if Tana was upfront like that, there really wouldn't be a problem. Tana and Jake aren't married, period. There was no paperwork done. They are so rich that they were able to throw a fake wedding to pretty much make it a vlog on their channel. I promise you, they both made at least $250,000 off of their own respective wedding vlog videos. Like, what? Say that y'all are together, great. But this whole like clout marriage thing, like, why are you lying? Why are you lying to your 12-year-old fans and saying that you're married? Again, somebody that I think Tana does understand her influence. She's just not being very responsible with it. It's like, why do you want to teach young kids that this is what it looks like to be married when it very clearly isn't? Also, newsflash, Tana Mongeau signed a contract because Tana usually will address things to some extent. The reason Tana cannot directly say, I'm not married to Jake Paul, the reason Tana cannot directly say, his cheating doesn't bother me because we're not in a real relationship and this is all for attention. The reason it does bother her, but the reason she cannot directly say everything that she wants to, or the reason she can't say it with her chest the way she wants to, is because she has signed a contract. You know why she signed a contract? Because Jake Paul is a super villain, but he's a damn good one. He knew exactly what he was doing. Because of the contract that she signed with him, she has to keep her mouth shut. It's not that hard to figure out, okay? This is not rocket science. This is a game of tic-tac-toe. It is, all the cards are on the table. Just don't lie. How about you just not lie? How about you, and it's funny because they started off telling the truth about their relationship. Like, I remember right after she broke up with Brad, which is when this whole Jake and Tana thing started. Right after she broke up with Brad, they were like making jokes like, oh, he's my rebound. Like, we're not in a real relationship. It was a thing. Like, oh, how long do you think this relationship's gonna last? Which is why they got the whole matching tattoo thing. It was like they had been together, they had been talking for like 7 weeks. And so they got like little seven matching tattoos. Like, it was like a joke at first. And it's like, why could you not retain that transparency? But I have to move on from Tana and Jake because I will talk about this. This could be its own topic. And I do think I have to devote a whole video to Tana Mongeau because I love her, but I think I tough love her. You know what I mean? Anywho, another YouTuber that is just a compulsive, chronic liar, Trisha Paytas. Oh my God. Somebody break into her apartment and steal her cameras. I'm dead serious. There should be no reason that Trisha Paytas is still on YouTube. None. All jokes aside, she needs a psych evaluation. and she needs to take care of her mental health before she continues to try to have a career on the internet. It's not healthy. It's weird, okay? We have normalized, like for real, we have normalized watching Trisha Paytas have mental breakdowns on her kitchen floor. It doesn't make sense to me. It also is, to be real with y'all, it's impressive, because if anyone but Trish tried to pull the crap that Trish is pulling, woo, yeah, I mean, people drag Trish, you know what I mean? But people don't drag Trish. Somehow there's always some kind of like lingering support for Trish, which is weird to me, but like go off, I guess. The last set of people that we need to leave in 2020 is talentless influencers. Yeah. I said it. Let me explain. Somebody like Tana is talented. I had said to someone the other day, someone that wasn't very familiar with Tana, and I was saying, you know, I love her. She doesn't have like a traditional talent, but like, you know, she's really funny and she makes videos. And the person says back to me, being funny is a talent. And I was like, oh my God, it's true. But again, what you label yourself will always exist. It will come to fruition. She labels herself as talentless. So, and let's be clear, if you get famous on TikTok and people just follow you, and I don't mean like funny TikTokers, I mean people that are just pretty. If you get famous on TikTok or famous on Instagram or whatever, just because you are pretty, and then you're like, okay, well, let me come out with a clothing line, or let me come out with a song. Oh, you know, every influencer wants to be a singer or a rapper, right? You still were a talentless influencer, because when you were established as an influencer, it was not because of your talents. I'm so sorry. I don't make the rules, except I do, because it's my channel. Why are there TikTokers that are making six figures? I want to know. I'm asking for a friend. Why is that? How is that fair? I want to speak to a manager, because it isn't fair. Like I said a few minutes ago, being funny is a talent. If you are TikTok famous because you make funny TikToks, guess what? You've earned your right, okay? And then I know, like, it's like, who am I to say who's earned their right and who hasn't? Nobody, but it's my channel. You don't have to watch it. It's like, if you are TikTok famous because you're funny, boom, you've earned your right. You are YouTube famous because you're funny. But look at Tana. Tana's funny. Like, and even if Tana is not funny to you, Tana is funny to so many people, and comedy is subjective. Like, no one can say it's an objective statement that Tana Mongeau isn't funny, because it's like, no, so many people think I think she's funny. I don't know, I'm just tired, okay? Am I allowed to just be tired? Like, sometimes we're just allowed to have an opinion without much to back it up, and I have a lot to back it up, but like, even if I didn't, just because somebody's pretty doesn't mean that they deserve to be an influencer. I'm so sorry. Being pretty doesn't mean that you're smart. Being pretty doesn't mean that you deserve for people to pay attention to you. It's like, I hate that this generation has kind of been just handing people things. All right, guys, my blood pressure is high, and I'm finished. There's nothing else I want to yell about. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, leave me a like, all that superficial influencer stuff. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
I know you wanna, girl, I know you wanna, I know you want to, girl. Ride the pipe like a bike, oh. Do the things you know I like, oh. I'm the man in my end zone.